my background is a little different tonight, and I'm going to warn you right now, I am on a hotel Wi-Fi. So, crossing fingers that we don't have any major difficulties here, but let's just expect it. It could definitely happen, but at the very least, it's all being recorded, at least from my end. So if something does kind of blitz out on you, there will be a recording. So I am coming to you on location from Houston, Texas, and it's really funny. I came in for an event, and I registered for the event a couple months ago, and she didn't have a hotel location, you know, where the event was being held. And so I went ahead and I booked my flight, because I fly Southwest. I love Southwest. And I flew over to what I thought was the airport in Houston, right? So I guess, come to find out, there's two airports in Houston, and they are on complete opposite sides of Houston. So I flew into Houston Hobby, and then find out that the event is like on the other side of town, over by the other airport. And it was too late to, you know, try to like find a flight and all that, because we just found at the hotel like a week before the event, because some things got changed up at the last minute. So, just a word of warning, if anybody is flying to Houston for anything, be sure of where you're actually going, because it's a big city, and I'm kind of geographically challenged, so I had no idea. But I do now. So that's it. So anyway, so my event ended at 5 p.m. or 3 p.m. Pacific time, and I had to like get dashed over here, which and Dawn, my wonderful chauffeur Dawn, is in the chat. And she was so kind to pick me up and get me over here, and here I am. And I am now at oh my goodness, I am at a hotel that is not very good. Just put it that way. I'm extremely downgraded from where I was, and actually paying more money. So I'm not a happy camper. We were at a beautiful hotel called the Houston Hilton North. Just an absolute fabulous experience. I mean, you just felt like you were a $1 million customer walking in the doors there. Rooms, spectacular. Service. I ordered room service. I'm getting to like room service, by the way. I ordered room service 2 nights, and I swear my food was there within 20 minutes, which any of you who travel a lot and have ever, sometimes it can take like an hour, hour and a half to get your food. No, this was just amazing. And it was 99 bucks a night. I mean, it wasn't even, you know, that much. And now I'm in this Courtyard by Marriott, and it is stinky and sleazy, and I'm not happy. No room service. I think maybe I just got spoiled. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And the reason I had to come back here instead of staying over there was because I have a 6 a.m. flight. And I needed to be within, you know, 5-10 minutes of the airport as opposed to 45 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, and I didn't even do my normal intro. If we have anybody new here tonight, or if anybody's watching me for the first time, this is not kind of our normal format. I'm usually at home with my big cow behind me. But I am Danni Ackerman of thedanniapp.com. And gosh, you guys, I am so energized after this weekend. This event I came to was a learning event for me as a coach, as a teacher, and all of that good stuff. And so I am just coming away with some amazing things that I can now transfer into things that you guys can do in your businesses with your eBay customers, with your Etsy customers, with your Amazon. Well, not so much Amazon because they don't let you communicate. But with your marketing, with your branding, No, it's really great stuff. I pull so much stuff away from these things, and then I convert that into how that works for you. And I'm so excited about, even just like the next month or two of how I'm going to be able to bring you guys that information. And my wheels are just turning with how we can make this all work. I even talked to one of the big companies, and it was really fortunate that last week when I was in Atlanta for the ICE Retailer Conference, one of their sponsors was Infusion Soft. I am a brand new Infusion Soft customer, and I'm already in love with the products. Now I will tell you right up the bat, it is an investment. But the potential there is so amazing for all of this stuff that we do in our businesses and getting it all into one place and automated and kind of working for us. I just can't wait to bring you more information on that. And one of the things I talked to who I call one of the head honchos from Infusionsoft, I said, how can we make this work for eBay sellers who they get an email address because a customer bought something but not from their own site, from eBay. How can we get that integration in there? And so the wheels are turning. The wheels are turning. And I'll tell you what this software does, you guys, is it takes that point of contact, no matter where that customer first finds you, and it could be even before they make the sale, and this is how you could use it now. And they are not a sponsor, you guys. I just love this company. I hope to bring them in as a sponsor at some point, but they're not. So what I'm telling you is my personal just opinion of this company. I give you my personal opinion, not all the companies, but I do, need to be transparent that some of them do pay me to promote them. But I will not promote anything to you that I don't either use myself or just 100% believe in it and know that it works for my clients. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Infusionsoft will bring those customers into one place and have all of this automation in place to take care of those people without you having to go and manually send an email or follow up and do all that stuff. They just introduced this new piece that I'm so excited, and I forget the name of it. But you take a picture of somebody's business card, like you're at an event or something, you take a picture of the business card, you tell it how you want it tagged, now all of a sudden they are on a specialized little list of people that you need to follow up with, and they will automatically get all the follow-up, so that you're connected. They don't forget about you. I'm making you guys dizzy? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm excited! I'm not even Italian or anything and talking with my hands. Okay, I'll try to keep my hands still. Sorry. I forget. Slow internet. Okay. Okay, so on that note, I do have good news. I have really, really good news. I have lived at the house I'm at since December. And I got what I thought was the best internet connection possible. I paid the big bucks, to get into that high speed, Well, come to find out, unless you are actually a business account, there's no guarantees you're going to get those speeds they're promising you. So on these Sunday nights, when everybody and his brother is on the internet in the neighborhood, I'm not getting those high speeds. Hence probably some of the problems that we have had on Sunday nights during the show. So while I have been away, I did a little upgrade, and now I am on a dedicated business line. I will have priority over the rest of the neighborhood and get the absolute best connection possible. So I cannot wait to test that next week. So we'll see. You guys are going to have to tell me if that's an improvement. So kind of move it up in the world. So we're going to go from this really, really slow, bad connection this week and then bump up to our really, really good connection next week. Yay! Oh my goodness, we're talking about sponsors and everything. I totally forgot. This segment is brought to you by Stamps.com, which is postage from your PC, guys, your virtual post office. You don't have to go stand in those lines. I just ordered a whole bunch of glass on eBay, and I was absolutely amazed. These things came not priority, which they could have, and they could have for much cheaper. So they came priority, and they came handwritten labels, and they came from paying the insurance at the post office and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, you know, this poor seller was going and paying way too, and I paid shipping. So I gotta tell you guys, we're just gonna like veer off into the subject. It's a wing it night. I have no show sheet, you guys, tonight. Okay, I have, you know, I kind of have my segments to do, but this is going to be a casual night. We're going to go with what comes up. So I hear a lot of people who still charge shipping, okay? And I hear, but I'm only charging actual shipping. I'm only charging what it costs me. Now I suspect a lot of those sellers are also still going to the post office or still not using priority mail and getting that online discount, or they're paying for the insurance at the post office, all of those things. And you guys, you got to get on board with this online postage thing. Just gotta. It's a huge, not only savings of money for you and your customer, especially if you're still breaking out that shipping, okay? Especially if you're still breaking out that shipping. But even for those doing the free shipping where the customer never sees it, you're going to save yourself a boatload of money and time. And what do I say about time, guys? That time is money, okay? So, I mean, if you're not using Stamps.com, it's fine. They have a free eBay version, but if you are a top-rated seller or power seller, you are going to get additional discounts going through eBay itself. But if not, please, you guys, look at something like Stamps.com because it integrates your orders. It makes things smoother. You have a record. Everything is right there. And it's also going to save you a whole lot of time. Okay? And the free Stamps.com does not work with the Mac. Well, and we need to get that fixed, don't we? I will have a little talk with them and see if that's coming. I know Stamps.com is working on some things. Now, I can't reveal what those are, but I am one of their beta testers. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be really happy with what they've got in store. That's all I can tell you right now. All I can tell you. But they're constantly coming up with innovative ways to help you as an online seller, okay? And it's a good backup. It's a very good backup to have because the eBay system is run by Pitney Bowes, okay? That's a competitor to Stamps.com, just face it. And Pitney Bowes, as you guys know, occasionally goes down and you can't print out your shipping labels. So it's good to have a backup, and why not have a free backup, right? So get your free account if you're not on a Mac, and have it there. Have it there waiting, and I think April has some links she can put up to get you over to that free account. There's a paid version. There's a pro version. It's $15.99 a month, which does include more bells and whistles, of course. I have that because I send packages to my family members all the time. But there we go. Stamps.com/Danni is your free version. Okay? No reason not to use it. And the only reason it's got Danni on the end of it, guys, is so that they know when you sign up, you heard about it from here. I'm not an affiliate. They are a sponsor of the show, but I don't get anything. Whether you sign up or not, they're still going to be a sponsor of the show. So There we go. There we go. Okay. Look at me going on to the next segment right on time. And I'll tell you guys, I don't have anything, well, I have a couple things to show you, but I really don't have a lot to show you here. So when we get to that segment, be thinking if you guys want to ask me any questions about anything I've talked about, feel free. We'll do a free crawl tonight. But our next segment is brought to you by Outright.com. And some of you may have seen the chatter that Outright.com is now changing names. And I got to tell you, I'm not a fan of them changing names. You guys, I tell you, never change your store name. Never change your branding name, you know, if you're established. So you're going to hear it from me. I don't think this is a good move on their part, but they're doing it. And they are going to GoDaddy Bookkeeping. GoDaddy Bookkeeping. I think they should stay Outright.com, but what do I know? Just a customer. So GoDaddy Bookkeeping, you guys, GoDaddy is trying to clean up its image. I know it kind of had a bad image for a while. And I guess that was one of my reasons for being a little squeamish about now having to promote GoDaddy Bookkeeping. We all know it as the domain site, but let's hope they really clean it up and give the customers what they want and what they need. And it's the same great product, you guys. Outright is still the same great product, calling it GoDaddy Bookkeeping, so I highly recommend. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're almost at year's end. We have 3 months left. Scary. And then we got to start thinking about those taxes. So it is a good time. Jump in. Get Outright.com. There's a free version. It will maintain 12 months of data for you. If you want a little more than 12 months, you want a lot more than 12 months, then you need to get the Pro version, which is still uber cheap, okay? It's really inexpensive to get the Pro version.
Who let them cows out? Moo, moo, moo.